Arsenal face Villarreal in the Europa League semi-finals. The last time these two met in a semi-final in Europe, of course, Arsenal went on to the Champions League final. Brian, could be a good omen for Arsenal fans, but the big news in this one is that Arsenal come up against Unai Emery again, who might have a point to prove against Arsenal.
I would say he will feel very much like that, you know. That's the way in management when a club lets you go, which is what Arsenal did with him. You would always retain a little bit. I'm going to show them how good I am if I ever get the chance to play against them again. I think he will come up with a game plan that will make it quite awkward for Arsenal. But on the form that Arsenal displayed tonight, over two legs, they should beat them. But it's not a foregone conclusion by any means. Granada were disappointing against Manchester United over the two rounds, but I think Villarreal, as a club and as a team, they're much more experienced players. You look at Albiol, the back, very experienced player. Pau Torres in the international team, Spain at the moment. A lot of good players in that lineup. Fight the Spurs lad couldn't get a game at Spurs, the right back, but he looked half decent when he played too. And Capoue in the middle of the field, another former Spurs player. So they've got experienced players, and they've got goal scorers obviously in the team. So it'll be awkward for Arsenal, that's for sure. But most Arsenal fans will think they'll beat Villarreal, but I wouldn't write Villarreal off.
Villarreal 6th in La Liga. Keith, obviously you could say Arsenal 9th in the Premier League, but when you weigh the two leagues up against one another, would you go along with Brian in that Villarreal might cause them a couple of problems, or would you think they would expect to beat them?
I think they'll expect to beat them. The advantage in going back to the Unai Emery factor is he knows a lot of these players inside out.
He also knows how to win this competition.
Exactly, so he's got the pedigree in that as well. I think the game plan is spot on, the way Brian's weighing that up, trying to nullify them, knowing those players, knowing what they don't like to come up against, the type of player, whatever player it is, Pepe keeping him on his right, doubling up, Lacazette, can you wind them up? All those little nuances that we wouldn't be privy to. He knows those players personally, but what he will have seen tonight from Arsenal will worry him, because that hasn't been consistently what they've produced, and he'll be hoping they don't produce that. But it will be tricky, but I would say I fancy Arsenal.
OK, that one to look forward to in a couple of weeks' time.